Greetings and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I want to talk about Mr. Fantastic, which is one of the new heroes that has been released with the new patch a couple of days ago. Now, when I started playing him the first couple of times, I didn't really like him too much. I always thought he was a little bit goofy, and he is, to be honest. But I also didn't play him right, so I didn't think he was that strong. But now after figuring out exactly how to play him, what the combos are, and what the strengths and weaknesses are, I gotta say he is a very, very good and consistent character. He's actually fairly easy to play, but that doesn't make him less effective. Now when we're talking about Mr. Fantastic, there's one question that we should answer and that I think needs to be answered just, by us, by the devs, and, pretty much everyone that's involved here. What is he? Is he a DPS? Is he a tank? Is he both? He feels like a hybrid, because the game classifies him as a DPS. But if you've ever played him, you know that he's very tanky, and that he's basically doing tank duties. He's a frontline bruiser, he has tons of health, he has reflects, he has some control, and really, there's barely anything that a tank can do that he can't. So I don't know how he should be classified in-game, because oftentimes when I pick him, people tell me to pick a tank because we already have 2 DPS, and I pick him, and since he's classified as a DPS, technically in-game it looks like we have 3 DPS, although he is clearly not the pure DPS kind of guy. He is clearly more of a tank. And then I have to tell my teammates that, hey, no worries, this is basically me playing a tank. So I don't know, maybe he should be reclassified as a tank or something, or maybe we need like a 4th category, which is hybrids. But that being said, pretty much every tank can kind of function as a hybrid. A lot of tanks actually get a lot of kills too, and that's mainly because they're tanky and they don't die easily, so they can just outlast the DPS and then get the kill on the DPS while the DPS does not get the kill on them. So keeping that in mind, technically I think he should probably be a tank. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think he should be a tank or a DPS, or do you think it is time to introduce a 4th category for hybrids like him? So as I said, Mr. Fantastic is actually a really, really strong character and actually not super hard to play once you understand how he works and how the combos work and the rotations work. He's actually pretty easy to play. So the main thing you want to do is you want to go into this inflated mode. His inflated mode is basically tank mode. He gets a ton of health, he's very tanky, and he gets a lot of damage. Now, he can't use any of his skills while he's in tank mode, but his primary attacks are just really strong, so you can just clap people easily just doing that. And the main thing that you want to do on him is basically you just want to use your primary attacks twice, use your secondary attack twice, and then use your shield ability twice, and that's usually enough to get you to 100. I don't know what it's called, rubber mode, gummy mode, I don't know, like the value that pops up on screen when you play him. If that gets to 100, he turns into a tank, he starts inflating himself, and that's when you can really do a lot of damage. And then after that is over, you kind of want to go into your reflect mode. This is when he turns into like a big square rubber sheet, and he absorbs damage, and then at the end of it, he reflects it back to the attacker. Now, this one is not super easy to hit because you never really know when the skill is over and when your reflect's going to shoot out. So you really have to make sure you keep your enemy in your crosshairs at all times. And it's not even that strong either. You can kill people with it, but I think the maximum damage on it is like 180. So it still takes a squishy player that is already damaged a little bit to be able to actually kill them there. But even if you don't kill them, a little extra DPS, not bad. And even if you don't hit the thing at all, it's just a good skill to become not necessarily unkillable, but, pretty tanky for a short time. And that's pretty much all you want to do. You do that, and then you rinse and repeat, and you rinse and repeat, and you rinse and repeat. And that's basically all it is. So he's pretty easy to play, but very effective if played right. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Let me know in the comments below if you think he should be a tank or a DPS or something else. Also, please make sure you like and you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy the rest of the fight. See ya. Bye-bye.